You're live! Hey, welcome! Rar! Alright then, Hey Baron, hey Dane again! Thanks Baron for copying and posting my my stream. Thanks and welcome. In advance, I mean. Alright, let me get my other paw. Oh, Bryce is waking down there, but he's not anymore in the story. That's such a shame. Come on. Ah. Okay. Okay. Rawr. Yahoo! Akatsuki the Dragon here. Rawr. Welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. The great game with dragons. How are you guys doing in the time of pandemia? I really like exercise. It's like I miss swimming pool. I would love to swim. I would love to play squash. I would love to, I don't know, go to the gym even. But everything is closed. And working in your house is kind of different than working outside because, you know, working in the house takes a lot of determination. Are you stocked up with toilet paper? Because nowadays this can be a little bit of an issue. Did. Oh, thanks, Hey, Aqua. Hey, Tribu, Foxy. All right. This one, I guess, 6th. Wait, no. That's not the low. That's not the save. April 8th. This one. Yes, I want to load. Hurrah. I'm starting working again, but time limit. But it's good. It's good that you started. Time limit, like, it's nowadays. If you have some work, it's still good. So it takes a lot of determination not to look at Dragon Asif. Yeah, I have Dragon Asif here and here. Actually, wait. I can see. Maybe not the Dragon As, but there's a thick bulge down there of my dragon. And yeah, there's Likulau on my wall. There, you can see it right now, but it's there. Likulau with his ass. Even though I prefer Senpai, I only had when I met Cheetah's Paws. The Senpai posters got sold out already. Like, there is Likulau left, so I guess I bought Likulau. Aka getting chubby. Yeah, to be honest, I am a little bit chubby. I'm a chubby dragon. Rawr! Yay! Well, Tatsuki said, like, all dragons should have a little bit of belly, so... Wait, I can meet with Aidin again? Or... What? Well, why not? Or is it the same? Maybe it is a wrong save. Here we are again. Just a minute! Oh, there's a nice music. Kinda relaxing. A little bit too loud, I think. Like a chilly music. Where are we going though? Well, I really like her, so let's just stick out with her. I hope I didn't forget anything. Alright. You said something about going to the beach. Oh, we're going to the beach! Yay! Wow. Yep. Oh, guess who got her entry confirmation for the stunt flying competition? You did. Remy did. Wow. That's an asshole move. That's right. Yay! She's yeah. She can possibly win even the competition. I've got it right here in black and white. We are happy to confirm your entry into the annual stunt flying competition. Please have your competitor number ready and show up at the organizer's booth at the summer festival by... Well, who cares about the rest? I'm in! Yay! That's great! Yes. Yeah, but the festival's pretty soon. I have to make the most of the time until then to get my skills up to par. I thought you already had years of experience. Yeah, she said so. Hey, Dylan Baker. Hello. How was your day? Well, I cleaned up a bit. I went to go shopping. However, there's a very controversial rule around here in Poland that in between 10 a.m. and noon, there are these two hours between 10 a.m. and noon, only people over 65 years old can do shopping. So I went out. I wanted to go to the supermarket at like 10 a.m. but I forgot about this rule, and it's like they are not letting you enter because it's like an hour for elderly people to do shopping because of the coronavirus. So I guess it's kind of good, like for the elderly people, but it certainly kind of ruined my plans because now I have to, after this stream, I need to go to the supermarket to buy litter for my cats and buy some food as well. But other than that, my day has been good. How about yours? Rawr. Have you fucked already? Rawr. Yeah, but now I have to practice the best routine I can possibly come up with. Not to mention making sure I can execute it flawlessly when the time comes. Practicing in general is very different than practicing for an event like this one. I see. You'll be good, don't worry, Aideen. Are you ready to see some stunt flying? I wonder if she's strong enough to have me over her body. I mean, fly me over? Is it possible to say that in English? You know, like I get on her back and she's flying. Is she strong enough to do that? Sure. And here supermarket only open until 8 p.m. now. Well, it's very different in here. We have some supermarkets that are open 24/7. However, you can only enter, like there's only the specific amount of customers that are allowed in. For example, like a normal supermarket, not a big one, not a small one, can get like 15 to 20 people at the same time in. So people are standing in a line before the supermarket to get in. I was standing in a line last time. So it is pretty annoying, but it's like I only go shopping once a week, so it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I want to ride Aideen. Yes, sir. Let's go then. Wait, we are already here? What? So she flew me over? So this is where you usually practice? I practice just around about anywhere. But today's a nice day for a beach visit. Water and sand are also good surfaces to practice complicated maneuvers on it. In case you can make the landing. I see, makes sense. Well, don't let me hold you up. Just practice. So I went for a date with her to see how she practices. Okay. Oh, I can't just start practicing right now. I'm still giddy with excitement from getting that letter earlier. Besides, I wanted to hang out with you while we're here as well. Oh, thank you. Sounds good to me. Do you visit the beach often? Do you come here often? It's like a typical flirting question. Not really, except for practice, that is. It does make for a nice backdrop while I fly, though. I see. Do you ever go to the beach? No, it's not something that was possible for me the last couple of years. But it certainly used to be something other people would do. Honestly, I really love beach. I would love to lay down and get burned by the maybe not burn, but get the sunburn from the sun. I like to make sand castles. Last time I made what was it? Like a dragon lizard from the sand. I also like to how's it called in English? Throw ducks, we say in Polish. So you take a stone and you throw it at the sea, so it can like bounce off the waves, bounce off the water surface. That's a nice. I like to do that. And I like to swim, but sometimes I am like, it's like this water is cold. My sea, the Baltic Sea, doesn't have a very warm water, so it's like sometimes I like, no, it's too cold. I won't get in. Okay, no, it's not something that was possible. Oh yeah, but it's okay. I read that. I see. Sunning yourself can be nice sometimes, but I'm not really a fan of going swimming. There is so much more you can do at the beach, though. Like what? You already mentioned sunning. Do you ever get a tan? Well, she's orange. No, she's yellow. What's that? I guess that's a no then. To be fair, you are completely covered in scales, so I imagine you wouldn't be affected. Tanning is a reaction of the skin when it's exposed to the sunlight. If humans stay in the sun for a while, our skin can get darker. How strange. Well, yeah, for you. And if we are exposed for too long, we can even get what is called a sunburn. Oh, I once had sunburn. It was fucking painful. Because I slept on the beach. I wasn't drunk or anything. I was just tired, and I was listening to the music even via my headphones, and I fell asleep, and then I got sunburn. Yay! And what's that? Well, the skin can take an reddish tint, and it can also be painful and cause dizziness. So you have to be careful not to stay in the sun for too long? Pretty much. Though that isn't necessarily true for all of us. Depending on the skin tone, people can be more or less affected by the radiation. I see. That sounds kinda complicated. Does that mean we shouldn't stay here for too long? I would just have to be careful, yeah. Or don't worry about it. I see, just let me know if I need to do anything. Hug me. Give me a kiss, please. Rawr. Sure, will do. You said you don't like swimming all that much. Why is that? Well, as you can imagine, I prefer the air to the sea, even though we flyers have quite a relationship with the water. What kind of relationship are we talking about? Like, I think here physics are made to fly, not to swim, so that's why we use it to hunt. Oh, fishing. I see, so you go fishing but can't swim all that well. Pretty much, we can do enough to safely hunt and paddle on the surface, but that's about it. If we actually went to go swimming, it's recommended we wear a life vest. Oh wow, really? Is it that bad? Our wings are made for flying, not swimming. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The movements and musculature are rather different. With some training we can learn to swim better, but it still won't really be effective. I see. And besides, who would choose to learn to swim if we already have the air to ourselves? Flying is just your thing, I guess. Pretty much. You made it sound as if beaches are a pretty important thing for humans. I wouldn't say important, rather it's a unique way for people to spend time. It was often done as a leisure activity or a way to spend holiday vacations. That sounds pretty important to me. What else did you do at the beach? Let me think. Alright. There were some horny things happening at the beach. Good memories, rare. I'm a part water dragon. Oh, that's nice. Hey, doing zero, rare. Welcome to the stream. Hello, sun cream, yay. And sun creams always have this nice scent. I like the aroma of sun cream, rare. Especially the cocoa ones or coconut ones. Let me think. I got an idea. I started looking for something in the sand on the ground. With a bit of digging, I found a flat, smooth stone and showed it to her. Yeah. How's it called in English? We are saying throw the ducks in Polish. I don't know why the ducks, but it's like that. Do you have any idea what I'm going to do with this? Not really. Let me show you something. I went to the edge of the water, followed closely by Aideen. Now watch this! Rawr! I extended my arm with the best technique I could master before I threw the stone towards the water. Spinning in the air, the stone bounced on the water's surface a few times before it sank into the sea. Oh, I love to do that. When I was very young, my mom taught me how to do that, and whenever I am at the sea, I look for the flat, round stones. And I just try this whatever it's called in English. What was that? Stone skipping. Okay, it was that easy. Why the hell we say throw a duck in Polish? It doesn't make any sense. You don't throw a duck. This is weird. Polish is weird. Stone skipping, yeah, it's much more suitable name. Never heard of it. Well, actually, I don't know what my record is for stone skipping, but I imagine like 10 is like I could get 10 for sure. I don't know if more. I love stone skipping. Like nude beach, haha, uru. How many jumps? Yeah, I am thinking, but I don't remember my record. I don't have like it's in my memory. I think more than 10 for sure. No, how would you do that? I can show you. Well, Uru, it all depends on the stone. You need to throw it in a place where there are no waves. That's two. You need to lower yourself a little bit to throw the stone like at the level of the surface. So I would usually duck a little bit and crouch. I mean, duck, crouch. It's similar. I would crouch a little bit, and also you need to hold the stone between those two fingers, not like those, but the pointing finger and the thumb and your thumb. And you also need to use the wrist. Well, it's like if you practice, you will be better. It's like you can't explain it. You just need to play it. I looked around for another suitable stone and soon found one near the edge of the water. Actually, skipping stones is way better on the lake because there are no waves that can interrupt you. Let's start with the stone. Ideally, we want one that has a big surface area but is as flat as possible. Got it! This one is also really smooth, which helps too. Yeah, they also have to be smooth. No sharp edges. Okay, we need smooth, flat stones. Now, the technique is also pretty important. I'm not sure how well will this translate to your anatomy, but I'll just show you how I do it, and then we can figure out what you can do. Okay. Hold the stone like this, extend your arm and curl in like this. Then you have to throw in such way that it stays relatively stable in the air, but spins as fast as you can make it. I do it like this. I threw the stone once again, showing her how it substantially bounced a few times over the water surface before it sank into the sea. I'm not sure if I can do that. You can, don't worry. We'll see, maybe we can figure something out. Let's look for a stone first. Yeah, it can take a while to find a great one. Okay. They both started looking for another appropriate stone. I saw Aideen scratching around the sand with one of her feet. She crouched down to pick something before she returned to me. Here, what about this one? That should work. See, you already got that part down. Guess so. Okay, now for the technique. By the way, I am a little bit confused that Bryce died, Anna died, and I am still just have time to hang out with Aideen. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's like I forgot about Bryce all of a sudden, like he's not mentioned anymore. It's like I don't give a fuck. It's like, okay, let's go for another date. I will date another dragon. It's like Bryce didn't mean anything to the main character. If so, he would have like some, I don't know, some text, some comparison. Like he would say, oh, I wish I could go with Bryce to this beach or something like that. But it's like independent. It's like you just go for a date, and that's not like the most important thing that you lost another dragon in previous chapter. Okay. Wait, is everything okay? Let me try. Yep, I think everything is okay. She was holding the stone in the claws at the edge of her wing. I tried to guide her by pulling her wing back like I would an arm, but it became clear to me that it lacked a lot of maneuverability an arm would have. Oh, but she can do at least 2 or 3 bounces. For the throw, you want to move your wing forward as fast as you can, and at the very end of the extension, let go of the stone. I'll try. I could see her moving her wing awkwardly. She pushed it forward before releasing the stone, which sunk without bouncing a single time. Oh, don't worry, that didn't work. Yeah, there wasn't really enough spin on it. Let me try again. Alright. Perhaps main character is called as Liao, maybe. Well, the main character here is also not very... The thing is, most of the main characters are... how to explain it? Are blunt, are like... The main characters in most of the fairy visual novels are either humankins that are fucking annoying, or either they are good humankins, but they are a little bit blunt, like they don't have any personality. I know it's like you play the game, so you have choices in the game. For example, for this game, you have choices, and then that's why you can make your character to be nice for dragons or very mean to dragons. But it's still like I don't feel like I am playing a character. Maybe it's a good thing because maybe I can play as myself. Maybe that's the thing. If you see it in the other way around. But mostly I think main characters like Liao, or maybe not. Liao was good and bad. It's like from Mornatsu, how was it? Hiroyuki from Mornatsu was like also like meh. Hey, Michael King, hi, rar. See, I'm at the beach with Aideen, and we are skipping stones. I waded a few steps into the water to retrieve the stone she had thrown only moments ago. Here we go. Yay! Here we go. I'll try something different this time. Feel free. Instead of using her wing, she took the stone into the dexterous claw on one of her feet. Oh yeah, because she has better feet. As she continued to stand on the other leg. Wow. That's creative. Effortlessly, she pulled her leg back before rapidly moving it forward and releasing the stone. It flew in a bit of an upward arch before it bounced off the water surface once and subsequently sunk into the ocean's water. But yeah, you did it! You did once! Nice! Not bad, huh? I had no idea you could do that with your leg. Actually, our legs are what we mainly use to grab things. It only gets complicated if I'm supposed to be moving at the same time, like when I'm waiting in the cafe. Interesting. I suppose for someone who's hunting while flying, that's pretty much a requirement. It is. Actually, if I'm at home and eating chips or something, I really use my feet as well. That sounds gross. Nah. Kinda funny. Let's be nice to her. It probably isn't even half as funny as you're picturing it. Hey, Fallen Wolf! Rawr! How are you doing? Are you stacked up on toilet paper in those ages? You better buy more toilet paper, rawr. It will become a currency sometime. Just kidding. That was a neat trick though, so what else can you do at the beach? Well, build castles. Yeah, I don't know, build sandcastles? Oh, they did. She did. I haven't done that in like 2 decades. So, how old are you? 27 maybe? I try to imagine what Aideen building a sandcastle would look like. Based on what I knew now, she probably wouldn't be using her wings. Would you believe me if I told you we used to have contests for building sandcastles back home? Really? Yeah, I like to build, but I like to build like animals from the sand. I like to like make snakes, make dragons, even though they are kind of hard. Lizards, cats, anything. Really? Yeah, people would build huge, detailed sculptures that would be taller than both of us just with sand. Oh wow, that sounds hard though. You can try it if you'd like. I'm not sure if I have the patience for that. Oh, okay, we can do that together. To me, it seems a bit of shame to build big, elaborate sculpture out of something like sand that clearly won't last. I mean, if you're going to spend so much time on it, why not create something that will stay? Well, you have a point. But it's nice to make something, take a picture, admire it, and then the fun part to destroy it. Rawr, it's like, I like to destroy. It's also very satisfying. I agree. All that effort only to be swept away by the tide or worn down by the weather seems wasteful. But let's make a small one. We don't have to spend all day. Let's make a one like that will take half an hour or something. It's kind of sad if you think about it. I guess we won't be building any sandcastles then. I'm in the mood for a snack. Wait, no! But I want to make a sandcastle. Oh, I can't change? God damn, but I wanted to make a sandcastle with her. I can't change my... Oh, okay then. She's in the mood for a snack. Should I get something for you as well? Yes, yeah, sure. Alright. You can watch me if you like. Maybe you can learn a thing or two from it. You want to teach me how to fish? Oh, a snack? You mean a fish? I thought like there's a booth with some food in it that I can buy. Okay. Sure, since you taught me the what was it called again? Stone skipping? Right. Since you taught me the stone skipping, I can show you how to fish. Okay. We actually have two different ways of doing it. There is hunting and angling. Personally, I prefer hunting though. I can see why. Let me demonstrate. She took a few steps back, then started running towards the edge of the sea, rapidly flapping her wings. She jumped into the air at the last second, taking off and flying around the sea. Oh, and she will like throw her head in the water. Been bedridden for the past few days, blah. Oh, I hope you will get better soon. Good to catch one of your streams. If I am making you feel better, then I am very happy. The cute dragon faring, yeah. Hey there, product. Rawr. Sorry, I not just noticed. Hey there. You forgot, Aka, to careful with your choice. Yeah, it's like I think I can. No, if I load the save, it will still be the same outcome, right? Because I tried it. Okay. Afterwards, she returned and landed near me. She caught a fish. Oh, wait! Did you see that? Oh, she has a. Okay. She reminds me of a motorcycle rider. Yeah, but I think my distinct lacks of wings would probably prevent me from doing the same thing. You don't have to do exactly the same thing. In the end, I'm just grabbed them right out of the sea. You could do that. I don't think humans are fast enough. Like, we can do that, but fishes are very fast. I'm not sure about that. I bet it's a lot easier with your claws. Fish can be pretty slippery. I guess you have a point. Well, there's still the other method, angling. Yep, angling. See my tail? Oh wow, rare. She showed me her tail. To its end there was a fork in it, which with its distinct shape, size and color, it reminded me a lot of banana. Okay. What about it? This is the bait. She sat down near the edge of the water, letting her tail hang down into it. This can take a while sometimes, but there are techniques which can speed up the process. The right amount of movement attracts different kinds of fish. That way we can even choose what we're going to eat. Wow. And that works? Yeah, not all the time, but often enough. Interesting. There are even groups that exchange tips and such for angling this way. Suddenly I saw her whip her tail upward, which caused a fish to be launched towards the beach where it landed on the ground with an audible thud. There you go. Well, thanks for explaining. I know how to fish, but I don't have a fishing rod and I don't have a tail. Well, I have a tail here, but I don't want to use it. That didn't take too long. what's our dragon doing in lockdown? Playing games, fapping, and watching YouTube, and learning how to program. I have my notebook right here, and I am still learning, but I am taking my. This is my Python. This is my cute notebook with order, as you can see, and I am learning Python in it. And there are some notes, like for example, they are half English, half Polish. Oh, sorry, the cable. Anyway, that is my notebook with. And also, this notebook was made by the company called Mr. Dragon. It's very cool. Like here, you can see. Okay. Anyway, but overall, I am a little bit bored. I wish I could go back to work. Hello, Akatsuki-senpai. Oh, Amicus. Oh, rar. Hey there, Amicus, Daddy. How are you doing? You come here often? Haha. Hey, senpai. Hey, Yamato Yuki. Rar. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. What did I miss? I am stuffed. You are stuffed? You mean you are stuffed? Baron, you ate a little bit of something and you are stuffed. You didn't miss that much. I just went for a date with Aideen and we're skipping stones. Do you know how to do skipping stones? Oh, thanks Uri for explaining. It can very hit and miss. I just got lucky this time, and it's not even that kind of fish I really wanted. I guess that's why you prefer hunting. Oh yeah, also I forgot, I have my online classes. It's not like I am learning Japanese as well. Oops, something fell out. Like I have those are kanjis and I make. Wait, how does it look on your side? Oops. Oh, it's so dark. I think you should see it like this. I'm not sure. I can see. Anyway, I have a kanji book, and like all the kanjis have different meanings, and I am just making the story for the kanji. My pen. Another pen. 2 pens fell over. So I also have Japanese lessons. Yep, and also don't get the nibble scars on your tail there where the fish bite you. Oh, you have the scars, I see. Though I suppose angling is also going to be hard for you without a forked tail like we have. Actually, we have fishing rods for from where I come from. What's that? The principle is very similar. Basically, it's a long stick that we hold over the water. A line connected to it has a bait, and a hook at the end to catch the fish. When the fish bites the hook, we can reel in the line to get the fish for us. So you're using a tool to do a very similar thing? Basically, yes. Sometimes we also fish using nets. Oh, some of us do that as well. Not my kind, but usually it's those who either work for a fishing company or sell seafood on the market. It's way more efficient using the cages or... but cages are for crabs and other like seafood. But nets are good for fishes. I imagine someone like you doesn't have to buy their fish on the market though. True, but sometimes it's easier to just get them there to get what I need to, instead of coming all the way here. I see. But you can spare some money from your wallet just by coming here and catching fishes. Speaking of which, let me get a few more for later. Feel free. Once more, Aideen took to stay to hunt for fish. While it was interesting to watch her for a bit, she kept hunting for a while, and I started passing the time by collecting some seashells. Phew, that last one, that should last for me for a while. Oh, what are those, seashells? That's for you. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, that's for me. What for? Why are you such a no? You should have been grateful to me that I am giving you the seashells. They are pretty. Well, you could decorate your apartment with them or something. I see. Maybe I should ask you to clarify this, but does this have any particular significance for humans? Not really, it's just a gift. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Akatsuki. All that hunting was a good warm-up. I feel about ready to start with the practice now. Go ahead, I will watch from here. Actually, now that I'll be part of an official competition, I need a fancy stage name. Do you have something in mind? Not really. Have you got any ideas? Freefall. Oh wow, a lot. Wait, do you have Japanese class? I mean online, I have. If it's really cool if we can learn Japanese. Well, I made some videos on YouTube about Japanese, but not anymore. Sorry. Yeah, you should go to Japan. It's good. I disappointed at myself for not finding. Yeah, both YouTube and Twitch fail to give notifications. But don't feel bad. It's like not everyone knew that I am gonna switch to a new account. Alright, Neowing Angel. Custom name. I can give her a custom name? Let me think. How about... Wait, how should we name her? Flying Banana. Sweet Banana. Because she said her tail is, he said like her tail is a banana shape, and she has a banana color. Banana. Flying Banana. Banana Flyer. God damn, I don't know. Okay, let's go with Banana. Oh wait, no, I don't want all captions. It's so hard to... No. Angel. Banana Angel. Wait, I can type more? It is the limit? Oh, god damn. Banana. God damn, we don't have much more letters left that I can use. There's a limit of like 10 characters or 12. Banana XXX. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Banana XXX? Are you sure? Yes! Yes, you'll love it! That sounds alright! Oh, only alright, not cool! Banana because the main character said that her tail looked like a banana. And she is yellow like a banana, so it suits her well. And XXX, I don't know, it popped to my head. I don't know why. I'm a good dragon. I'm not a horny dragon. Of course I'm not. I don't have any horns. Do you mind if I go with that? Not at all. Banana no, when I see it, it's kind of funny. Banana XXX, it is then. Alright, are you ready to see some aerobics? I certainly hope so. I'll start off with a few easy moves. The stage is yours, Banana XXX. Thanks! Effortlessly she took to the sky, circling around the area a few times before she started to do a few maneuvers. Can we see? Oh! Wow! Well, yeah, it looks like a banana. Look at her tail tip. A roll followed by a loop, after which she did another roll. It seems to be less of a practice routine and more of a warm-up to me. Gradually, her maneuvers got even more complicated. I saw circles that got smaller and smaller, a brief nosedive, and multiple loops and rolls, one after another. Star Fox, do the bar roll! Sleepy, no! Then she landed and returned to me. What do you think? That was great! Rawr! I loved it. You haven't even seen the best part yet. What would that be? My very own 18 special, or rather Banana XXX special. It's a routine I came up with and have been practicing for a while. It's pretty difficult, so I'll probably spend the rest of my time until the competition perfecting it as much as possible. What does it look like? I want to know. It starts off with circles near the ground. Then as I ascend, the circles get smaller and smaller. Once I reach the highest point, I go into the nosedive through the middle of the circles. At the show, I'll use a smoke trail when doing the circles, so everyone can actually see me going through the circles I made. Wow, that's kind of sounds cool. That sounds really wow. The main character and me, we think the same. That's not all of it. While nosediving, I'll do a few rolls, and just before I hit the ground, I'll pull up again. Lastly, I'll end up with a few loops and go to the next maneuver. It all ends up making a neat shape in the sky with the smoke trails. Sounds like you've got it all figured out already, huh? Yeah, now I only have to perfect my execution of it. Don't let me hold you up. Alright, here we go. With determination in her eyes, she took to the skies once more. When she reached a certain height, she slowly descended again until she was close to the water's surface. Then she started making her circles, slowly ascending as the circles gradually got smaller and smaller. Once her circles become as small as possible, she suddenly turned herself around and went into a nosedive. Her speed quickly increased while she moved towards the water. Then she did a roll and another, followed by the third. Dangerously close to the water's surface, she suddenly pulled up. But as she did so, one of her feet went below the surface. Oh. Where it apparently caught onto something, causing her to spin out of control. Oh, watch out! I saw her feeble attempt to regain control as she barely managed to steady herself enough to get back to the beach. She made a rough landing, rolling on the ground a few times after colliding with the sand. Aideen, are you alright? Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. It looked pretty impressive until the landing. Oh, ouch, my wing hurts. Let me take a look. Can you move it? A bit, but it really starts to hurt if I go further than this. At least it doesn't seem to be broken. Yeah, I guess it's a sprain. Happens all the time. Really? Well, not all the time, but it happens. What about the competition? Danger is going to put a serious damper on my practice schedule, but I'm not giving up anytime soon. Yes, go for it. I guess practice is over for today at the very least. Yeah, let's head back. Oh, she's so sad. You'll be okay. Do you have some cream to heal you? Godly sharp tail. That's also nice. Who wouldn't love to eat banana, by the way? I should have some bandages in the cabinet over there. I'll get them for you. What now? Would you do me the honors? Of course. Where should I start? I think it's this joint right here. Yep, definitely. Okay, let me try to get this right. Oh, that's so nice. I'm helping her. Here, that should do it. How does it feel? Much better. Maybe with this I can even start practicing again in a day or two. Just be safe. Of course. Well, thanks for the help with the bandage. And sorry about cutting practice short today. I guess you didn't get to see any proper aerobatics after all. It's no big deal. Your health is more important. Can I get a hug, please? I helped you. Thanks for coming at any rate. You're welcome. I guess I'll leave you to your recuperate now. Regenerate, I guess. And maybe I'll see you next time. Sure thing, bye. Oh, like the saying goodbye and hello is like, why don't you hug? Conflict. Chapter 5. Oh, Maverick. He's up to nothing good, I guess. Well, I'm more love eat sausage. Sausage, you mean? Rawr. I like whenever I grill sausages, I like them very burned. Like from one side they are black, to be honest, and the other side is okay. It's like I don't like them burnt from both sides, but I really like, black sausage. Like, rawr. But no, no hidden meaning here. I'm not into black dicks. After a night of turbulent dreams, my consciousness returned to the shores of the waking world. Today is the day of the big fireworks. What should I bring? Who shall I bring? What the fuck is this day? Like, how do I know that? Go alone. Wow. Thank you, game. Wait, what? How about Aideen? What? I'm so confused. Where's Aideen? Where's Lorem? He's dead as well? I didn't... Only Neremi is alive? What the heck is going on? What was the point in the date? What about the competition of 18? I think I have a very bad ending going on here. Look at the stasis, man. Yeah, I thought... Only Remy is alive? What the fuck? Go alone. Wow. It's like suddenly the game is just skipping into this part. I hope that they will explain where is Aideen and where is Lorem. It's like they died and I don't know how even. But in my status menu and they are dead. Well, I was sure any of those I knew would agree to watch the fireworks with me. If I asked, I ultimately decided to go alone. Because there is no one that wants to go with me. Rawr, sad dragon. Because Remy has a neutral affection towards me, so... Not wanting to impose on anyone if they hadn't asked me first. After making some preparations for the day, I set out to experience these fireworks I had heard so much about. I'm coming with Maverick or something? When I left my apartment, I realized just how eerily deserted the rest of the place felt. They really weren't kidding when they said everyone went watch the fireworks. I imagined there were a couple of designed places people gathered for this purpose. I had no doubt they were crowded beyond belief. While I waited for the fireworks to start, I looked at the area around me. With no soul inside, I realized I hadn't actually spent many nights outside and was reminded of the day I had arrived here at my apartment in total darkness, with only Remy by my side. Soon, we haven't seen him from the first episode. Uh, Wait, no, we saw him with the Amara, the green dragon. Soon the total stillness was broken with the sound of the first rocket ascending, its explosion painting a circular pattern in the sky. More rockets followed, their quality and frequency steadily increasing. Well, yeah, that's pretty cute. That's pretty nice. Well, I guess you have to play the full 18 route and full round route to know who, why they are like that. Oh, okay. As the explosion bothered my ears, a terrible realization hit me. Considering how public of an event this was and how everyone would be watching the fireworks, now would be the best time for Reza to make his move. Well, yeah, kinda true. Not only was the village basically deserted, but the sounds of the fireworks would also overshadow any gunshots, giving him as much security as he would ever have. What about Sebastian? Where's Sebastian? As the portal had been repaired by the administrator, Reza would have no trouble making his getaway, and I was the only one who knew. I ran to my apartment and briefly considered calling the police as I grabbed a few things. However, I soon remembered that they were not only already understaffed, but that I might waste precious time if I tried to do so. Oh, so Sebastian isn't going to help me. Yeah, let's go to the portal. Maybe we'll see the Reza here. I arrived at the portal just a few minutes later. I couldn't help but be glad that it was still turned off and didn't appear to have been used recently. But it meant Reza was still here somewhere. I looked around, thinking about where he could be, or if it was worth waiting for him here when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Hesitating, I drew nearer. No! No! Sebastian! Oh, god damn it! No! Poor Sebastian. I feel bad for him. God damn it. I checked Sebastian for any signs of life and found nothing. However, his body was still warm. Oh, so he was alive just an hour ago. Reza was here very recently, but he hasn't used the portal just yet. Why? Sebastian's guard post was not just for the portal itself, but also the surrounding area. Since Reza was already here, he probably had some unfinished business very close by. So who is alive, even? Remy and Maverick, from those that I know, I guess. The underground building, the administrator had told me all about the prowess of the generators within. It probably hadn't been hard for Reza to guess the same, or to try stealing them from a place he knew would be even more deserted than the rest of the village was right now. So he's gonna steal the generators again? He also didn't have far to go from the portal. Oh yeah, I forgot. Administrator made the portal only work for me, not for Reza, so he couldn't use it. All things considered, it was the only option that makes sense to me. I could have waited for Reza here, but in the end I decided it would be better to meet him underground. If there was going to be a confrontation, I was sure I would have the advantage in a more crowded space. Even in the darkness, it was easy for me to spot the site where they had unearthed the building's entry, as it was in a roped off area that I have seen from afar before. Okay. Are we close to the end of the game? Is chapter 5 the final one? Poor Sebastian. Someone shoot him. Yeah, there were gunshot marks. When I entered the building, I was met by a long illuminated hallway that was lined with doors on both sides. Since the lights were already on, Reza had to be very close. I wasn't surprised at the building still having electricity, since its generators were also powering the portal. Suddenly one of the doors opened, and out came Reza, carrying a large cardboard box. When he spotted me, he set it on the ground. You fucker! You killed so many dragons! I want answers. Akatsuki, you're here? You don't know how glad I am to see you. I wanted to talk to you for so long. I even tried to contact you, but I couldn't with someone tailing you the whole time. But the music is so loud. I need answers, god damn it. Why have you killed so many dragons? I know you want to go back to your... but you don't have to kill them. God damn it. I'm so angry at you. But talking can wait. Now that you're here, we've got everything. Come on, help me with this and let's get out of here. No. No? What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything until you answer a few questions. You want to talk now? Sure, why not? We've probably got a few hours if we wanted to. None of them will disturb us here. We could even get the backup generator as well after we send this one over. When did you realize we were in the past? How did you know about the comet? I've known for a while. It's what I wanted to talk with you about when we met at the portal. How about you? Oh, so he wanted to tell me that there is a comet coming. I only recently found out. Looking back, it just seems so obvious to me now. I'm not sure how exactly you figured it out, but there are so many damn clues when you think about it. I mean, how could a supposedly completely different independent civilization speak the same language as us? What was this supposed to be? An alternative reality? No, it was just a different time. When was there ever anything resembling these creatures on Earth? It's not hard to make the jump from dragons to dinosaurs, when some of them here look pretty damn near identical to dinosaurs we knew about. And then there are also the prehistoric fruits, the plants, and the fact that their technological level is nearly exactly the same as our own past society. But we don't even have to think about that abstract. You just needed to look at the sky. The sun, the moon, even the stars are the same. Constellations change over time, of course, but you know we could account for that stuff. You could have just pointed your PDA at the sky and it would have told you the same time period, including the imminent threat of being eradicated. You could even see the meteorite in the sky and how it would change its position day after day. Are you done being condensating something? I guess so. You killed those dragons, Reza. Yeah, that's why I am angry. What a brilliant deduction, Sherlock. Why did you do it? Do you really need me to spell it out? I thought better of you. After I found out the truth about this place, I just knew waiting for the generators we were on was not an option anymore. It would have taken who knows how long, but I didn't intend to stay a day longer than necessary. So you wanted to run away? That's the That's the issue? That's the main reason, really? You wouldn't have believed how hard it was for me to acquire some generators. Some of the dragons didn't go down easily. But who cares that they don't get back to the generators I stole? With just this one, we won't need any of the others. How could you do this? Fucker! How could I do this? Let me ask you this. What harm is there really in taking their generators when their whole civilization will be gone in a few weeks anyway? The ones I killed just died a little earlier than scheduled. That's not right, goddammit. Even if that creep hadn't showed up and interrupted our meeting, we wouldn't have had time for them to make the generators for us. Oh, so you wouldn't... So he didn't believe in dragons that they will give him generator in exchange. So he wanted to run away from the meteorite because he didn't know how long it will take. Am I getting this right? And that's why he wanted to run away and steal generators because it's like the dragons are gonna die soon, so it doesn't matter. What a fucking bastard. How about we don't let them all die? They aren't going to be extinct. They aren't going to be extinct anytime soon, if that's what you're concerned about. I paid the hatchery another visit before I came here. With the right persuasion, I think we'll have plenty of reasons to keep at least some of them around. Bodyguards, border patrols, weapons, even as pets or companions, as long as we make the necessary changes. God damn it. You want to use them. See, it's not as bad as you might think. I'm not going just abandon them like that, only for their whole civilization to be wiped out. Get your priorities straight, Akatsuki. Next, you would rather starve because you suddenly empathize with a stick. And you're not satisfied just starving by yourself. No, you're going to let all of us starve because you want to impose your morals on everyone. Since when you think that you get to have any say in this? You know why you're here. What you're proposing is treason, and you know the consequences. Personally, I don't mind if you want to stay here. You know, I don't care about corporal punishment. Just let me through, and you can do whatever you wish. I can't do that, Reza. Here's a gun. I see how it is. They've told you that they need this generator to stop the comet, huh? And now you've become their luckily the savior. Don't tell me you've been drinking up what they've been telling you. You know they have as much of a vested interest in this whole thing as humanity does. That I and you do, or at least used to. Do you think they wouldn't do the same thing if it was their families on the line instead of ours? Their entire world is on the line here. He doesn't care. They live in perfect harmony with their perfect green energy source and no reason for wars or conflicts, yada yada yada. We had that too, and you know what happened then? Of course you do. This is such an idiotic trope, you know? Random person meets weird natives, learns their ways, and then ends up saving them. What do they need you for, huh? Maybe they're going to be extinct for a reason if they can't even save themselves. You know of... sorry, a little bit tension. You know of our suffering, yet we'll let them have it? You want them to suffer as well? I don't care what happens to them, but unlike you, I was at least trying to save humanity. At any cost. We have the solution right here, and you want to get philosophical now? Don't you think we deserve it? They've had it for who knows how long. Now it's time for us. Not like this. Do you think I like it? If there was a different way, I wouldn't have spent the last few weeks doing what you didn't. We don't live in this fairy tale world of yours where there's a perfect solution to everything. You should know that. Just being here for a few weeks must have messed you up. I think I know why. You're addicted to dragons. You're a gay dragon. No, Reza, that's not true. You get too used to all the comforts they have here. You actually don't care if they all die back home, do you? As long as you can stay here, in this perfect little world of yours, you have discarded everything and everyone back home and replaced it with this. Maybe it is because you just don't have a life back home. Wow. Maybe he has a point even, but that's harsh on the main character. I can understand that a little. Of course, it would be nice to just stay here where they have everything that we don't, but being here also reminded me of everything I hated about our world is used to be. The pettiness and the politics say about the solar flare what you want, but it leveled the playing field and gave people like us a chance to make a difference. What? You really think that the solar flare was a good thing that happened? I don't think so. For all of our efforts, what did we get? A vote that was meaningless in a sea of stupidity and lies. Now everyone has to pull their own weight. We made the rules. So there are no politics in the world. But no electricity. Sucks. No. あ、こんばんは。ヒロナオさん。元気ですか？お元気ですか？トイレットペーパーを持っていますか？今の時代からかなり豪華なものだ。You of all people should understand. Of course they wouldn't. They haven't experienced how it is to live like we do now. To see the world burn, everyone you know die around you. And because I have, I won't let the same thing happen to them. How many do you think died back home just in the 2 weeks you've been here because we don't have the power for the hospital, huh? Do you think those victims aren't worth mentioning? Or do you just care about the few dragons I killed? Yeah, I care for them. Our city is the last bastion of a civilized society in the world where nothing else is left. Maybe you have forgotten about them, but I haven't. How many of us do you think will still be there in a month, a year, or are they just a statistic to you? The same could be said for the dragons. What do you want to do? Talk me down from doing this and then what? It's too late anyway. You think they're just going to let us go after what I've done? Fat chance. Whatever you might think, you'll find that our leaders back home agree with my cause of action. Why are you telling me this? Because I expect you to join me. That's not going to happen. And you call yourself an ambassador. This generator is the only thing we need for our city to survive. How can you even argue about this? The dragons also need that generator. And I'll do whatever is necessary to stop you if I have to. Tackle him! Just tackle him down before he takes out his gun. So that makes you the judge, jury, and executioner. What a wonderful set of morals you have there, Akatsuki. We only need to wait until the comet has passed safely. You think you can stop the comet, and you need this generator to do that? Haha, that's funny. Sure, and if your plan fails, then not only is this world gone, but we also lose any and all the hope to save our own. We are so close now. Why can't risk anything by waiting for your crazy plan when back home they are dying by the minute? I will not let you. You only want to save your own two-faced hide because you don't want to face the consequences of what you did. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't feel guilty about killing the dragons. Look at him. He's a psycho. I don't care about the fucking dragons. I just need the generator. Why are you laughing about this? Because it's a joke. It must be. I'm the one with the gun, and you thought you could just waltz in here and lecture me. Huh, you fool. Listening to you was fun and all, but the grown-ups must get back to work now. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't stop me now anyway. Actually, I can. Bomb? What? I opened the cloak and I was wearing to reveal an improvised bomb I made from a generator. What is it? You showed me how to do it, with the little trap you set at the farmhouse. No, where Bryce died. That wasn't intended for you. It doesn't matter. You said it for someone. You said it to kill. Where did you even get the generator? After the police reclaimed the generators installed, it was easy for me to take one when I was alone in the department, just in case. I set a bomb on the ground between us, with it and me between Reza and the exit. He would have to listen now. So what's the plan? I'll tell you what's going to happen. You leave the generator and turn yourself in. You know what? I think you're bluffing. If you set off that bomb, not only we both die, but you destroy the generators as well. And with them, any chance of saving either world, you would have never do that. Oh shit. He pulled out his gun and pointed it at me, and he slowly started closing the distance between us. What is it going to be, Akatsuki? Killing all of us, or just this world? Reza's right in reality. The bomb provided no longer leverage against him. If his goal was truly to save our city back home at any cost, he would not turn himself in. Even if he treats of setting off the bomb was a real one, his best chance would be at least to try kill me now. I think he has the upper hand here, not me. I turned around and started running. No! I heard gunshot. Immediately I felt the most excruciating pain I've ever experienced resonate from my arm. As I kept sprinting as fast as I could, I heard a beeping sound that made me realize I had inadvertently activated the bomb when I was hit. Out of bullets, Reza was not far behind me, and as we both scrambled towards the exit... Bam! Oh shit. What about the generators? So they are... Just as I reached the outside, the bomb went off. The explosion bothered my ears as the shockwaves sent me flying. Oh, wow. 日本はコロナウイルスで大変です。あ、本当ですか。はあ、残念ですね。でも、家に、出かけない方がいいです。外へ出かけない方がいいですと思います。それとオンラインなんか買い物をするのはいい方法だと思います。ポーランドはもうなんかちょっと厳しいになってきた。その生活をするのことは。Okay, I collided with the ground and immediately felt a hail of debris. I covered it, waiting for it to die down. After a few seconds, I turned around and looked at the sky where the fireworks still painted patterns in the sky, in the stars. With one hand, I reached toward my injured arm, only to find it wet with blood from my bullet wound. My whole body was numb. Okay. I think we are very close to the ending though. 日本頑張って But I could not give up now. I slowly got up, looking around the area to get some perspective of the situation. Not far from where I was, I saw Reza lying on the ground. He wasn't moving. Is he dead? Oh, the shrapnels. Got him. Take the gun. As I got closer, I spotted the gun next to him. I won't let them find this. I took it with me, hiding it on one of my pockets as I started making my way towards the portal with slow and uneasy steps. I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest. That I took the gun. If Maverick, by any chance, noticed that I have the gun, if he's still alive even, I don't know. But if he noticed that I have the gun, I will be played guilty. It will be my fault. And also he ran out of bullets, so who cares about this gun anymore? Uh, I was shaking and my vision was blurry. Every inch of movement felt like a new and harder chore than the last. Eventually my legs gave in and I collapsed to the ground. And I died like this? Really? Wait. I got shot in an arm, not in the stomach or in the head. I resigned to my fate as I watched the night sky illuminated by the colorful explosions of the fireworks. Suddenly I was lifted off the ground. As I opened my eyes, I saw the masked face of the administrator. Oh, thank God. I was thinking that it's the end, that I died, and it's like, okay, you had a bad ending. I just could not let it happen. I had to stop him. I had to try. Somehow, the administrator started moving, carrying me. Unfortunately, it seems like the generators were destroyed as well. So, this is how it ends, huh? With humanity doomed to fade into history and the dragons facing extinction? All hope is not lost. It never was. What are you going to do? I'm going to send you back in time. We'll just try again, and maybe we'll do better next time. Okay. So you will send me back, and I will start the game again? Is what? By now, we had arrived at the portal. The administrator gently set me down before moving towards the portal's controls. You will probably forgot most of what happened. The teleportation tends to do that sometimes, especially when someone is transported several times in quick succession. Maybe you'll remember a thing or two, or maybe they'll help you do better next time. Maybe. I'll see you on the other side. Ah, my ears. My ears. Ouch. I heard the sound of the portal starting to do its work as the numbness and pain suddenly left my body. Things I hate those sounds. Stop it. I flashed across my face. I couldn't read it. So that is the end. Okay. Wow. So I got a very bad ending? I don't know. Time loop? Like on TAS? You had a time loop on Tokyo After School Summoners? I didn't know that. Okay, so I got a bad ending? Or illustrations. So that's why we couldn't change the choice that we already made, because this game is made so you have to play it again. This is interesting. Bad ending. Can I skip it somehow? I don't think I can skip it. It's okay then. Jonathan X. Wow. So right now I can't really tell my whole opinion about this game because I only had a bad ending. But next time I'm gonna go for a good ending for sure. I don't know where I will end up. I think the most crucial choice was not to let Bryce die, because he was very into the investigation. He was my best buddy. So I need to take care of that. And I don't know if I oh, administrator. I need to make sure that Bryce don't die. Should I don't know if I should go with Bryce again. Or should I go with Aideen maybe? No, I don't know even. I think I should go with Bryce again and try to get... Yeah, I will do better. Well, it's okay. It's like if I get a bad ending first and then I will get a good ending, it's more satisfying, you know? So I kinda, it's okay with me. I get a bad ending. There are a lot of endings in this game, by the way. Angels with Scaly Wings. Is there Dong? Oh, neutral ending. Wow. That was the neutral ending. Well, yeah, it was kinda neutral because it's like there we still have a chance that I will do this again and we'll win. So it was neutral choice. Okay. You have experienced just one of the many different endings of Edge Angels. In order to see the story's conclusion, you have to play through the game a number of times. You may want to make different choices. You may even find the information you've gained this time. To be helpful. Sometimes you might even notice that prior choices have changed and a character or aspect of the game's world permanently. Wait, I need to remember. What was the choice with Bryce? If I went in first, the bump. If Bryce went in first, he dies. So I need to remember that. Feel free to employ the game's skip buttons generously. As by default, they will only skip text that you already seen, making substantial. Oh, okay, that's nice. You've seen your first ending. Yay, neutral ending. Where's Zhang? Do I have something for the gallery? No, I don't have anything. I have only Zhang. Okay, so continue your journey. Oh, the game knows that I am sorry, trauma. Oh wait, that's a pink dragon from the store. Maruchendinga. Maruchendin がオンラインショップかな。マルチェンディン。マルチェンディン。なんだそれ。Whoa. Stop lagging, game. I'm just using... Nothing pops up. Alright, wait, how can I skip? On Cetera. Oh, hey, Sebastian! Rawr! Wait, skip? Kiss his hand. Yeah, let's shake his hand. Skip? Oh, I love the music. He looks grumpy. Oh wait, I said it last time. He looks like you. とにかくお大事に。そうですね。その健康は一番大事ですから。それと健康と家族。Sebastian has life again. Yeah, very funny. Ha 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 ha. Rawr. Hey there, Anna. I will give you my blood this time. Don't worry. Sure, why not? Yes, here, take my blood. Take my blood. Rawr. Great. She was quick to produce a small device from a drawer, which from a glance reminded me a lot of a test tube. Now, if you would give me your hand, please. As I reached out to her, she took my hand into hers before she pressed the device into the back of my hand. I winced as pain jointed through my hand. Something sharp drove itself through my skin, and shortly after, a droplet of blood was sucked into the tube attachment to the small needle. Thanks. You're welcome. Yay! Blood donation. Alright, so now I can skip. Fuck, what was the question? Did she ask for the... Did you give it to her? Should I lie to him? I don't know. Maybe I should lie to him so he thinks that I am not with dragons, that I work with him, that I am like... Even though I gave her the blood, I will tell that I'm not, that I have not, in order to fool Reza. Sure. Okay, let's skip. My records indicate you have already experienced this section in a satisfactory manner. If you wish, you could skip sections like this which you have already cleared before. たくさんエンディングがあると言いたかったです。ああ、そうですね。ああ、ごめんなさい。わかりませんでした。ああ、マルチエンディング。マルチエンディング。ああ、今分かっています。あ、そうですか。ごめんなさい。ムルティエンディングがあるんですね。オンラインショップではないですね。申し訳ありません。No need to read everything again. Isn't that great? Yes. How is this different from just using the skip buttons? You might ask. Well, here's the deal. Using the skip buttons can be tedious, especially when encountering puzzles you've already solved before, or when faced with long dialogue tree. Sometimes it's just easier to jump over a whole section that's speeding it up, you know? Thanks, system. So during relevant sections, I will come in and ask if you don't want to just outright jump ahead. Sounds good so far? Anyway, those are times when you might still want to choose not to jump ahead. There are times like this, and use the skip button as usual. That's totally fine. Both methods have their own advantages and disadvantages. Jumping ahead will also skip minor choices that you can be made, especially during character selection with lots of dialogue options that can include parts that would unlock new achievements. However, jumping ahead will never skip important choices that you have to make, such as those that could result in good endings, or choices you make during your investigations. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to use it or not, but it might save you some time. Either way, the choice is yours. Would you like to skip ahead? Yes. Like, we just have a coffee, we talk with Aideen. That's it. Oh wait, we skipped a lot. We skipped our talk with Reza in the portal, Maverick being shot, and now the first victim. Right? What is the question? Are you ready? Just do it. No, I don't want to watch this again. Ah, poor Draggy. So this is the important part. His neck. Can I skip? Investigation. Uh, he was already dead when he got these wounds. He could have only been some. This one? Fuck, I draw. Yeah, Bryce is again. Bryce is alive. Yeah, it was him. Why would he kill someone with a knife rather than just use his gun on him? Amazing. He lost his gun. He wouldn't want to make any noise. On the neck, of course. Blood on the teeth. Those choices are a little bit funny sometimes. The blood splatters suggest that this isn't blood. What? He committed suicide. He died here. Okay, are there more? The thief, yeah, you tell me. He fought back, he had a bloody cigarette. He has gum disease. He bit his tongue. He fought back. Yeah, alright, alright. Investigation over, I did good. Okay. I wanna skip. Oh, hey, Aideen. Go away. Oh no. Ah! What the fuck was that? What is my status, by the way? Is everyone alive? Yes. Well, I'm a human. Yeah, that was pretty violent. I'm Akatsuki, yeah, alright. Skip. What was the question? They work for police now. Looks like it. I should call you officer. Na, 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 na. Oh, Maverick, yeah, I remember. He's on the sick leave or something. To be fair, I might be too. I was shot. If I was shot, let's hope we find Reza before he does. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, this is a little bit boring because it's the second time I play. Did I meet with Bryce the first time? Yeah, I think. Let's go! Yes, I want to skip. As you wish. Well, I don't care about the achievements. I just want a good ending. Oh, yeah, right. I want to sniff your blanket. Oh, I couldn't. Aww. Alright, If I order some lunch, Aideen will come, right? Aka, when it said to meet up with people, I think there is one more people. Sebastian? Is it? Yeah, Sebastian. Well, I could go meet with Sebastian, but why is like last time I couldn't meet with him, right? Oh, maybe if I meet with Sebastian, I will meet us with Bryce as well. Alright, this is new. Hey Sebastian, this is Akatsuki. Huh, he just hung up. Wow. You still here? Wait, can I date Sebastian? Is he on the status menu? I don't think I can. I have 1 point with Bryce. I'm still on the clock, you know. Well, I'm glad you take my security so seriously. I kinda like him, but he's small. Just doing my job, sir. Sebastian's date is only available on the second playthrough onward. Okay. Don't call me sir. Yeah, I'm just... Sorry, my bad. I haven't actually seen a human in flesh and blood before today, so it's kinda hard to tell. I just meant you don't have to be so formal with me. Yeah, we can be closer, huh? Alright. Anyway, did you need anything? It's pretty boring when I have to spend this day all on my own. I don't really know anyone here yet, so I don't know where I could go or what I could do for fun. It's not true. We know Anna, we know Aideen. We didn't get to know Olorem and Remy. No, we know Remy. Well, if it were air, I could have shown you around the town and given you the tour. But it's getting dark outside, and I think most places are closed by now. Let me think. Do you like being outdoors? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh, me too. What do you think about camping? Oh, you want to go camping? You want to go camping right now? Well, it might not be the best idea, but I'm not sure there's much else we could do at this time. Would it be even okay for us to just go outside? I'm supposed to be guarding you, and you know, technically I'm still on the clock, but camping would be much more fun than you just staying inside and me guarding your door, don't you think? Besides, I'm supposed to accompany you wherever you go. You're not our prisoner, so of course you're free to go wherever you want to. If you wanted to spend the night outside and experience the countryside, not only could I not stop you, but I would be obligated to come with you. So what do you say? Sign me in. Yes. Sure, let me just grab a few things. Well, that's kinda nice. We go for a camping. Wow. Nice boxes. Well, here we go. Here we are. I'm surprised we even got a spot like this after what you've told me. With a member of a police force and someone who is as important as you are, it's not really surprising. They probably regard it as honor but to be hosting us. Oh, really? So this is it? No tent, no anything? Oh, tent camping would have been a bit more complicated to set up at the last minute. Is there any other form of camping? What you're seeking here is cave camping. Oh, sure. Why haven't I thought about that? Especially they're run like hostels, but you sleep in caves like this one. Well, at least we got some furnishing. Could use a few sleeping bags too, though. We can cuddle and sleep together. If you wanted a comfy bed, you should have stayed in your room. This here is the real deal. Sounds great. Yep, just us and nature itself. We even have some natural lighting in here, so much for the real deal. We could just sit in the dark if you would prefer. No, I think this will do. Don't complain, humankin. Have you ever gone camping before? Not like this. Plenty of times, okay. If I say not like this, he will be like, oh, you don't like it. I see. You know, I was kinda nervous when I met you the first time. I could tell. It was quite a thing to hear that humans were going to visit our world, but when I met you and it turned out you were just like an ordinary person, that really threw me off. Didn't you met Reza before? Actually, no. Everything about your visit is clouded in secrecy, so I didn't get to hear much about Reza from Maverick before I met you. I see. So, are you one of those who expect me to act a certain way because I'm human? Actually, that didn't have much to do with it. Any high-profile guest would have made me nervous, especially if I was in charge of keeping them safe. I also happen to be the newest guy on the force, so I didn't exactly want this to turn into a career ending right here. Oh, okay. Oh, what a nice choice selection. You've been doing a great job. With the whole murder story, you should be careful that it doesn't end up more than just your career. You're doing a great job so far. You're a nice dragon. Thank you, I'll do my best. I'm sure of it. How long have you been on the force? They didn't assign the rookie to me, did they? Just because I'm the newest guy doesn't mean I'm a rookie. It's been a few years now. I suppose that means you don't get many new recruits. Not here at the very least. This is just a small town, so we don't really need them all that often. I got lucky when I got this position because I figured there would be more competition from the locals. Locals? Don't you live here? I live here now, but I actually grew up in a small farming village that mostly consisted of runners like me. Runners? Oh, that's just what we call our species sometimes. We've got pretty powerful legs. I can see that. Are there many villages where the inhabitants are mostly of the same species? For sure, it's mostly smaller ones though, because the bigger they get, the more variety you'll find. I see. I only have my hometown to compare, but from what I've heard, there are other villages that are fairly similar. They can only survive like that if they lead much simpler lives or if they focus on a certain industry that species is good at. So your species are good at farming and running. Better than the earth dragons at least, even though they come in handy pulling the plows. And with that I'll end the stream here. It's about 2 hours. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry dragon. So sorry, I will cut in here. We get the neutral ending, which was okay. We didn't die, at least. Reza died, I think. And I will continue playing this game until I get good endings. So I want to focus on Bryce, of course, and see if I can get a good ending with him. I need to focus not to let him die. That's the main point. But anyway, thank you very much guys for watching, and I will see you next time. I will keep you guys, we'll be in touch. I will keep you guys posted on Twitter. So have a nice day, have a good night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye Sebastian. Bye Bryce that is winking down there. Bye bye. Thanks for coming.